Hey people, welcome to the stream. Sorry it's a few minutes late. I literally got caught in a downpour here that was not in the forecast. Rain was not in the forecast for today actually, and yet somehow a crazy downpour with crazy wind just came out of nowhere. As I was recording a video, through Oakwood Village here, planning to start the stream afterwards, and I got caught in the downpour while recording that video. Had to cut the video short because my camera was getting very wet, so I didn't want that to happen. And I took cover underneath this ledge here, waited for the downpour to settle down a bit, and managed to start the stream just a few minutes late. So welcome everyone, thanks for popping in. Hopefully the rain will completely stop. It's still raining a little bit. So hello Carlos, Tiana, Ruba Simu, Jenny Krutzkamp, Carol Ellie, John Nicholson, Craig O'Connor, Zingaman, Zach the Vehicle Enthusiast, Modano, got Yahia and Mark Inshin. I like to walk. Good to see everyone. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a few minutes to see if this system blows over. As I mentioned, I'm in Oakwood Village. Hey, Doug O'Connor, hello. Only 4 days left, Tiana. The countdown is on. You see a Tesla Cybertruck. Oh, where? I didn't even see it. Hey, Alex Oliveira. Salayada, welcome. Eduardo Guerrero, welcome to the stream. See who else pops in. We got Lena Sandoval, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Hello. Mike Landry's in the house. Hey, Mike. Laszlo, welcome. Coco Carlos. Let's see, is it stopped or no? I think so. Alright, I think it stopped. Hello, Anthony. But now I'm going to get wet socks because I didn't wear my waterproof shoes, and my other shoes are not completely able to keep my socks dry when the ground is wet. William Elliott, hello. I don't have rain gear. There was no rain in the forecast. Today was not supposed to be a rain day. Mrs. Lobobob, hello. Sharon Delaney, welcome. So this is Oakwood Village. So I was recording a video through here when the rain started coming down. So when you see that video, this is sort of like part 2. Because I said, okay, I'm going to have to stop the video here, but if you want to see the remainder of Oakwood Village, check out my live stream. So this is part 2 of the video I just recorded through Oakwood Village. Hey Laszlo, $5. And Vivian Johnson, welcome with the $5 late fee. Thank you very much, Laszlo and Vivian, for your support and for paying those late fees, Vivian. Cheers, thank you both. So we're heading up to Eglington. We're going to head north up to Eglington Avenue. Yeah, my hair got pretty wet. I kept putting my hood up, but the wind kept blowing it back down again. Oh, look, we have some poor little discarded furry critters here. Little zebra. Well, I would have worn my Vessi shoes to keep my feet dry if there was actually rain in the forecast, right? And I would have brought an umbrella as well, but I figured, why do that? Because the forecast is not calling for rain. But yet, here it is. You have one job, Weather Network, you have one job. Hey, Media Monitor. Life Art Times, welcome. Well, when I looked at the weather for today, it didn't say there was supposed to be any rain. Oh well, it is what it is. Just have to walk around with wet socks. Kevin Hawthorne, how you doing? If it does start raining again though, I might have to duck under some sheltered spot because this phone and gimbal are not really equipped to get drenched. Hey look, it's the Oakwood Pizzeria. I still haven't tried that place. Well, I haven't tried any places around here, to be honest. Well, I don't normally carry an umbrella around with me all the time if there's not rain in the forecast, so I don't have it right now. Imagine having to carry an umbrella around with you all the time, no matter what the weather forecast said. Hey, Toronto's Drop Music Guy, that's awesome. heading towards Eglington Avenue. We're going to walk through Oakwood Village just up ahead. Which has always been thought of as a kind of a rough neighborhood in the city. Eduardo says it is rough. You had to move away. I've never had any problems walking through here, streaming, recording. One time I thought I did hear gunshots though, when I was live streaming. But I don't know if that's what they really were. I have heard real gunshots a number of times from my neighborhood. Hey Jenny, a $10 super chat for enduring the weather and not melting into a puddle yet, and whatever funds need funding. Thank you very kindly, Jenny. I'll try not to melt into a puddle while I'm streaming, and thank you for funding all the funds. Much appreciated, Jenny. Thank you. Stephen Hill, hello. Clear skies across the pond. Janice Pike. That's right, it is Remembrance Day here in Canada for all those Canadians who might have had family members who served. Today is the day to remember. For anybody watching who might have served themselves. Yeah, I think it's around 12 degrees, but there's a pretty strong wind making it feel a little colder. Hey Maroof, hello. Yeah, it's just the same as Veterans Day. So here is the intersection of Oakwood and Vaughan Road. Got this artificial palm tree here. I think that's sort of in keeping with the neighborhood having a strong Caribbean influence, much like Little Jamaica, which is basically just right next door. It's kind of like a neat intersection here. It has five points to it. Vaughan Road going that way, Oakwood Avenue. Hey, Brooke McLean, hello. Yeah, the tree is not exactly a magnificent work of art. Alright, we have some very light rain coming down. Hey, Chaplain. Doug O'Connor, hello. Skynet, what's up? Very nice mural. Hey, Nicholas Delfino, watching from North Bay, right on. The gateway to the north. Jeez, my hand is kind of cold. I did bring a glove. I might have to put that on. The beer store is your favorite store? So once I get to Eglington, I'm just going to start heading east. So we'll walk through a little bit of Little Jamaica and several neighborhoods after that. Hey, Imposter, thank you very much. It's also rainy in Nova Scotia. Hello to Alice. Am I going towards Duffer? No, I'm going in the other direction. When I get to Eglington, I'll be going east. So towards Young. We'll walk through a few blocks of Little Jamaica. And the north end of Forest Hill along the way. And into Midtown, aka Stridesland. Alright, the rain has died off again. It's hard to tell with the sky whether I can expect rain or not. I mean, obviously we've already been having some. Yeah, I guess that's how I'll find out. Hey, Chad Wabagwan, hello. Well, when I was growing up in North Bay, it usually snowed in November. But the whole time I've been living in Toronto, though, it hasn't really snowed much in November. Maybe one light snowfall near the end of the month, which would usually be the first snowfall of the season. That would usually melt the next day, or even later in the same day. Hey Lucas, good evening. Watching from Brazil. West Coast Walker, welcome. This is Reggae Lane, celebrating the musical heritage of Little Jamaica. There's some murals through there. I did a video walking through there one time, if you'd like to see what the Reggae Lane murals are all about. But I'm going to stick to Eglington Avenue here. There's the new Oakwood station for the Eglington Crosstown line. It's all ready to go, but the trains just aren't running. And looking west along Eglington, Little Jamaica extends quite a ways to the west there. Not as far to the east. It sort of peters out here after a few blocks going east. Here's Randy's. This place just reopened recently, I think, or it's about to reopen. That's a famous restaurant in the neighborhood. Hello, Alberto. Another Brazilian in the chat. Hey, good to have you. Picard is in the house. Ahead, Wolf Factor 9.9. Engage. So things are pretty much back to normal here after years and years of construction with the crosstown line. I think a lot of businesses went under while that was happening. Thomas Brown, hello. I think here Reggae Lane begins here from the other side. You can pause and read if you like. Robert Armstrong, hello. Carlos, right behind the buildings. I just walked past the laneway right behind them. Phone booth, is it working? No. Look at the receiver of the phone. This is not a premiere, this is a live stream. Carib Jewelry. Miss K? Well, it's cloudy, that's why. It's cloudy and rainy. And look, a coffee time. This is almost a relic from another era. So that was Little Jamaica. Well, we just saw a bit of Little Jamaica. There's a lot more to it going the other way. We got crazy traffic. Hey, 27 or 2747. I almost said 747. It is totally just backed up here. I think a lot of cars are trying to get onto the Allen Expressway. And a lot are just trying to move along Eglington. Hey Peter, hello. Yes, I hope all is well, Peter. Or all will be well. Hey, 12, what's up? Yeah, I hear you there, Felicity. When I set out earlier to record some videos, there was no rain in the forecast, which I've been harping on for the last little while because I got caught in the rain without an umbrella. Because why bring an umbrella if there's no rain in the forecast? Ha ha ha. Silly me. Here's the Toronto Police 13 Division. And they also still have the old signage on here. So many of these police stations never bothered to take down the old signage from a bygone era. Municipality of Metropolitan Toronto. There is no more Municipality of Metropolitan Toronto. That hasn't existed since 1998. I'm sure they'll get around to it one day. It should just say Toronto Police Service. That's what it should say now. The municipality of Metropolitan Toronto is now just the City of Toronto. Police Academy, yeah. I know several of those movies were shot in Toronto, including the first one. So here's an entrance to the future Cedarvale station on line 5. Another entrance over there. And of course you have the existing Eglinton West station here. You just take care of yourself, Peter. No worries. Don't worry about my silly live stream. Just rest up. You can always watch the replay later if you want. Oh, is Johnny also streaming right now? I thought today he was going to take the day off. Oh well, it happens. Hey, Ken Land, hello. I should do a bridle path video. Yeah, I might one day. I'm on Eglington Avenue, Ken. We're heading east. We just walked through a bit of Little Jamaica behind me and Oakwood Village before that. Oh, thanks, Vivian. Yeah, I got the nice wet socks. One of the best feelings ever for taking a walk. I have no idea, Ken. I never really am too sure where my final destination will be, unless I'm planning to end up at a grocery store or something like that. That's not really my plan for this one, though. Hey, Quesadilla, hello. I'm just wearing my Converse shoes, which are not waterproof. So even just a bit of water on the sidewalk is enough to sort of seep through and get my socks wet. Yep. No umbrella, no waterproof shoes. This is Upper Village, as they call this stretch of Eglington. I think it's in reference to Forest Hill. Forest Hill Village is to the south. This is basically the northern part of Forest Hill. Yarrow Bumblefoot. Gonna pass your building. Hey, that's awesome. It's not this one, is it? Might I do the Yonge Street Challenge? I don't know, maybe. I did it once before I had YouTube, right? Not quite as far as T-Shots, though. I didn't go all the way to the very end of Yonge Street. I went past Newmarket, which is most of the way, but not the whole way. Right on 12. That's what I like to hear. This is a nice retail strip here. Please say no. Why, you don't want to mod a all day long live stream, Vivian? Mods are not really required to stream or to mod the entire length of any stream. You can come and go as you please. Take a break, come back later, go to bed, wake up, continue. I doubt I'll be doing it anytime soon, though, in any case, if I ever do it. Hey, Liberty Tree, hello. When did Johnny start streaming? Like before me or around the same time? After me? Before me, okay. There's a Mama's Pizza. The Eglington bus. Lots of Eglington buses, as you can see. For the Ken experience. Well, like it or not, that's what you're getting, right? You never know what you'll get in the Ken experience. It could be yodeling, who knows, right? Could be an Irish jig. Could be anything. Justin Turdo, how you doing? Keith Fox, welcome. That's right, it could be push-ups. Could be random Yiddish expressions. Dollar Smart. Is that some sort of competitor to Dollarama? Yeah, that too, John, that too. Gus Papas, hello. It sounds amazing, Felicity. They looked very good. Even if they did sort of look like brains, but yummy brains. Now I understand why zombies are so into that stuff. Stephen, right? Peter, I would like to go back to Montreal. It's quite possible. That's right. Corey Hart was not a one-hit wonder. A lot of people mistakenly think of him as a one-hit wonder. No, he had a few big hits. All right, we're at Bathurst. Bathurst bus. More traffic. Hey, thank you, Maroof. That's right. Hit all the buttons, do all the things, subscribe, like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. Come and say hi in the chat if you want. Going uphill. Walking up that hill, my socks are all wet. Going to strange places. Is that right, Gus? Northern Pikes, right? Yeah, I liked a bunch of their songs. Teenland. She ain't pretty, she just looks that way. So many buses here on Eglington. Definitely one of the busiest bus routes in the city. You miss the orb, right? I don't really, but I'm not really a fan of it being so dark already though either. Carlos, of course. She personally gifted me with a front row seat. She said, "Thank you for showing me around Toronto. So while I'm there for 6 days, I won't get lost. Your videos were a big help to me. Here's the best seat in the house. Enjoy." Lovely. Although those are Forest Hill mattresses, maybe they're not as gross as some other mattresses. Our discarded mattresses are top notch. These cars just taking crazy chances here. Yeah, Greg Hubers, that's right. Welcome to membership. The Crofton. I wonder if that weird guy stands around this apartment building waiting to tell people they're not allowed to stream around it, right, Felicity? He just goes to random apartment buildings in the city, harassing people if it looks like they're going to record or take photos. ICNYYZ. Hey, welcome. You can't take pictures of this apartment building. I'm calling the cops. This one's nice. Hey, welcome Locomotics Road Videos. Let me cross. I'm going to cross just so I can get this shot of Strides Land. Pretty nice. Well, I would never point a camera in someone's face, you know, in that way. Why would I do that? But if they're walking past me and I'm recording and their face happens to come into view, that's not my problem. Like, I'm just walking. Well, the rain has held off. I might make it through this stream without having to take cover. The sky doesn't look as bad now. Hey, H. Hill and Devin Sullivan, welcome. Actually, you can see the moon. It's going to disappear. Hey, what's up, Harjot? La Villaine Belair. We showed up at the perfect time. Right when we were looking at a spooky moon. Lorraine McLean, hello. Yeah, you never know what might happen. You might get mooned when you're watching one of my live streams. It could happen. Randy Ruck, hello. Oh, I just had a big jump in viewers. Does that mean Mr. Strides has ended his stream? Welcome everyone if you're just popping over. He's probably on his way back to Strides Land, which is where I'll be walking through pretty soon. Canadian Vasily, how you doing? Oy, my hand is kind of cold here. Can I put on my glove with one hand? Let's see if I can do this without putting my gimbal down. It's a bit tricky. Sorry about all the jiggling here. Alright, I did it. That's better. There, now I have a much warmer hand to hold this gimbal. Here's the future Chaplain station. So for those just joining, we're walking along Eglington Avenue, heading east towards Yonge and Eglinton, which I like to call Stridesland. We started back at Oakwood Village and made our way up to Little Jamaica. And it was raining at the beginning of my stream. I kind of got caught in a sudden downpour. Had to take cover. Scott Briggs, hello. Mary W. This is the wet sock stream. I've been walking with wet socks the whole time so far. And I don't see that changing for the remainder of the stream. They might even get wetter. Hello, Dirtweed Earn. Dirtweed Earn? Wet socks are a treat. Now this is the Eglington Way. That's what this area is called. Jingle on the way. Some people like to call Toronto the Six. Well, tonight we're going to be calling it the Socks. Just for tonight. Toronto Arts Academy music lessons. I wonder if that's just opening here. Or if that's what used to be here. One or the other. It says least. Making our way towards Midtown on Eglington, and the rain is holding off, and I just hit 300 concurrent viewers. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. An hour in. We'll go for at least another hour. I have 67% battery, so we're doing okay. Lalita, hello, welcome. Not too much action on this part of Eglington tonight, a bit quiet. It is a cool, gloomy, rainy Monday night after all. And it's also Remembrance Day. Sort of a quiet day of reflection. Do I sleep with socks on? No. I can't really enjoy the feeling of sleeping with socks on. I don't even sleep in my underwear. I mean, I don't even sleep in pajamas. I usually just sleep in my underwear. Let's not get carried away now. The Bagel House. Good evening, Carl Roth. That's right, Vivian. That's right. Well, that's on you. If that pops into your head, I have no control over that. There's the old Eglington Theater. Now it's more like an events sort of hall or something. Yeah, my feet don't get cold when I'm sleeping. I don't know. I always feel hot. I'm one of those people who feels hot all the time. I don't need very many blankets or anything like that. Just one thin blanket is really all I need. Maybe in the winter I'll use a thicker blanket. And I usually always have my fan on also. Eglington Grand, the old box office. Yeah, in the summer I have my AC. It's like a window unit, right? I take it out after summer's over. What size are my feet? Does that have something to do with whether or not they'll get cold or not? James Buddy, the root beer is at home in my fridge. Although I'm running a bit low, but I have some for tonight. Yeah, when I was dating Megan, whenever we had sleepovers, either at my place or her place, it was always a struggle because she always feels cold and she needs 10 pounds of heavy blankets on her at all times, and I just want one thin blanket. So it was always a struggle. I think that's a pretty common thing for a lot of couples, right? Here's another station waiting for the trains to start running. Yeah, lots of pillows too. She liked lots of pillows. I just had one thin pillow. That's all I need. One thin pillow, one thin blanket. Hey, Paul Shepard, how you doing? A Turkish restaurant. You can see the Midtown skyline straight ahead at Yonge and Eglington. Scott, right? The Queen's legs. Oh yeah, someone just mentioned that in the chat. That's a cool name for a spot. Hey, there's a Blondie's here. How long has this been here? This must be sort of new. I don't remember seeing this on some previous walks through here. This is a good pizza place. They have some locations all around the city now. Donkey Balls, hello. Goggles Pisano. Oh, thanks for watching from Vancouver Island. I was out there a couple years ago. Didn't make it to Vancouver Island. I did go to Galiano Island though. And Vancouver. Hey. 3017 1077. What's going on? Actually, I recorded a video taking the ferry over to Galiano Island. That's on my channel. And I did a bunch of videos in Vancouver and a live stream. Dixon Cider, hello. Yeah, I don't have any umbrella, but so far I've been lucking out here since I've been streaming. Before that though, I got caught in the rain when I was recording a video. So you'll see that when I post that video. I had to run and take cover. I didn't run, but I took cover. Johnny Leahy, hello. Leahy? Let's do that again. Johnny Leahy, how you doing? Making our way towards Yonge Street. I'm not sure if I should walk down Yonge or maybe Mount Pleasant. I'll figure it out when I get there. Everyone just saw the walk down Yonge the other day in T-Shod's stream. I don't know, Carlos. I don't know if he'll make it over here. Didn't he end his stream at Old Mill subway station? It might take him a little while to get up here. He has to go all the way on line 2 over to Yonge Bloor Station and then north on line 1 up to Eglington. And he's going for food. Oh, so he probably won't be up here in time to snipe me then. Getting Chipotle. Hey, thanks, Paul Shepard. Everything is pretty soggy right now. Alright, we're getting closer to the heart of Midtown. Hey, Dick Jones, hello. So I guess you don't you don't still love it? I still love it. I liked it back then, and I still do. Everything changes, and that was a long time ago. Going back to the 90s. I just enjoy the urban environment. That's what I get out of Toronto. Walkable neighborhoods, always something going on. Lots of construction for me to look at because I enjoy watching tall buildings go up. Pretty good transit when it's working. When the transit is working, it's pretty good. Amazing skyline to look at. Hey Marge, good evening. Glad you could make it. At Duplex Avenue. New music, yeah, I did. I didn't go there a lot because I didn't live in Toronto back in the heyday of Sam the Record Man, but whenever I was visiting, I would check it out. Hey, Ida, hello? I think there's some sort of school up ahead that all these people are coming from. Or maybe it was back there. I think we passed it. Hey, just Smitty, what's up? I'll check some of it out. I'll definitely check some of it out. I don't know if I'll be able to take checking it out every night. There's the future Eglington station for the crosstown line, right beside the existing Eglington station on line 1. I don't know why they had to build a whole new station building for the Eglington line when they could have just as easily used the existing building to access both lines, right? Like, why build this when it's connected to that? For the countryside, Stephen? Yeah, that's fair enough. I've been a lover of skylines and skyscrapers in big cities since I was just a little boy. I don't know why, it just fascinated me. And this is Yonge and Eglington. Kristen Fuller, hello. I haven't heard any thunder here. The Yonge Eglington Center, little shopping mall. Yeah, should I walk down Yonge? Do we want to see Yonge Street again? It's a very, very long extended honk there. I think that car was making a turn that it wasn't supposed to make. The highest building where you are is 15 floors, 27, 47, 27. Where is that, if you don't mind me asking? What city? Yeah, you're not supposed to make turns left or right here, according to the signs. Oh, from Finland. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Marge. Yeah, I guess Finland isn't really known for skyscrapers in its cities. Although I'm sure Helsinki has some tall buildings, but it's not known for a skyline of huge skyscrapers or anything like that. Well, I guess we're walking down Yonge. Let's pretend I started all the way up at the very northernmost part of Yonge Street. Hey, Robert Michael, $2. Can I bark like a dog for your 7 puppies? I think that might be the oddest request I've ever gotten on the channel. Although barking like a dog is not very hard, so why the hell not, right? I think I can pull that off. Thank you very much for the $2, Robert Michael. Cheers, Robert. Woof! Woof, 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 woof.
3 minutes, folks. Oh my god.
Where did I grow up? I grew up in North Bay, Ontario. It has totally gone to the dogs. We knew it would eventually. It's like I said, you never know what you're going to get, right? You'll never know. You still like North Bay? I like visiting North Bay now. I don't know if I'd like living there anymore though. It was a good place to live when I did live there, I thought. Until it wasn't. And then I thought, well, I'm going to move now. And I always knew if I ever moved away from North Bay, it would be to Toronto. Ever since I was a kid, I just knew eventually I'd end up in Toronto, and sure enough. I do not have any pets. Hey, Jacques Pilon, hello. That's true, Nicholas. To me, it seemed to start going downhill in the late 2000s, around 2009, you know. Started seeing the early signs of the decline. And I left in 2010. I'm just talking about the downtown. Started really dying in the 2010s after I left. It just was a shadow of its former self, and it still is. I was just there in August. I recorded some videos, and downtown is a ghost town. It's like Deadsville. Novel cost, right? That's right. After I left, it all just went downhill. Like, there's no sense in continuing this town. No sense in continuing without the continuum. Hey, Masked in a Can, hello. Yeah, I left North Bay in 2010. The population, it's around 55,000. I mean, it goes up, it goes down. It's always fluctuated up and down. Between 50 and 60,000, right? But I think in the last few years it grew a bit due to immigration, like the much heavier levels of immigration finally trickled down to North Bay. And it actually grew, like more than it has grown in a while. So I think the city now might have like 57,000 people, which is about as high as it's ever been population-wise. But that hasn't helped the downtown. The downtown still is like a ghost town, man. There's more people in the surrounding area, like around North Bay. If you include all those areas, there's more like 80,000 people. Like the North Bay agglomeration, as the census calls it. The census agglomeration has about 80,000. It's a lack of human beings town. North Bay has a wall. Yeah, of course it has a Walmart. It has all the things that a city of that size should have, you know. But the Walmart definitely didn't help the downtown, that's for sure. It definitely contributed to its decline. Like the Walmart has been there ever since Walmart first came to Canada. And the downtown was still doing okay then in the 90s. So the downtown was not completely wiped out by Walmart, you know, from the get-go or anything. It was just a gradual decline for all kinds of reasons. Downtown just started developing a reputation as a sketchy part of town. And a lot of people just didn't want to go there. They just thought, why would I go there and be surrounded by sketchy activity when I could just go to the mall instead? Yeah, a lot of East Coasters, right? A lot of East Coasters. I appreciate all the East Coasters who watch the streams and videos. Oh, you went to the sub place. Yeah, that's a really good spot. There are still some awesome places to go, of course. Greco's, I always recommend if you're ever in North Bay. Greco's, the sub place. Those places have been around for, you know, decades, like 50 years or more. I have, my mom still lives in North Bay, and I have an uncle who lives just outside of North Bay, and I have a few cousins who live there. Hey, Judy Butterfield, hello. We are heading south down Yonge Street, for those who are wondering where the heck I am. We're walking through Midtown, heading away from Yonge and Eglington, which you can see back up that way. Hey, Judy Butterfield, a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you very kindly for the support, Judy. Much appreciated, Judy Butterfield. Thank you. And Ian Francis, hello. Watching from the UK. Oh, there's the moon again. It doesn't look like it's going to rain anymore, so that's good. Sports and Entertainment, welcome. My battery, 51%, so we're still doing all right battery wise. We're an hour and a half streaming. Sandollar Yacht Chata, hello. Oh, it says charter now. It used to say chatter, and I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not, so I guess it was not intentional. Smells good here. Yonge and Davisville. Alright, let me cross here. We'll go to the other side. Straighten out my gimbal. Hey, later 274727. Here's Davisville subway station. I crossed because when you walk past here, on this side you get to see the subway trains, which I'm sure you all know by now. That's the only exciting thing about this stretch of Yonge Street coming up, is seeing the trains. And we get a bit of a view of the tower here. There's a better shot of the tower. It's not obstructed. Get to the tower! Get to the tower! The dog agrees. Hello! It's somewhat mild. I mean, it's windy, so that makes it feel a bit cooler, but it was around 12 degrees when I left to head out. Might be a bit cooler now. Hey, Matt Ross. Here's the Davisville Yard. Like a maintenance facility there. And a good spot to see trains pulling into Davisville Station or pulling out of Davisville Station. Christina, no, College Park is quite a ways off. That's downtown. I'm not sure if I'll make it all the way down there. We'll see. All right, Randy Ruck, get some rest. Thanks for popping in. Another train. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Would like to sleep? Hey, what's up? Watching from Thunder Bay. The other bay, we were talking about North Bay earlier, where I grew up. The two cities that Torontonians often confuse with one another. They think North Bay is Thunder Bay, or Thunder Bay is North Bay. Or they think North Bay is located where Thunder Bay is. It's like, oh, isn't that like 16 hours away? No, it's 3.5 hours. 3.5 hour drive. 3 hours really from the northern part of Toronto. I've said this before, but it always blows people's minds a little bit when I tell them that the distance from North Bay to New York City, if you were to drive, or even if you were to, like, as the crow flies, maybe it's as the crow flies, but the difference between North Bay and New York City is smaller than the distance between North Bay and Thunder Bay, which are both in Northern Ontario. New York City is closer to North Bay than Thunder Bay is. Hey, Jelly Bean, what's up? There's another train. Yeah, that just goes to show you how enormous Ontario is. Even just Northern Ontario, not even including Southern Ontario. Karen on the Humber, hello. Much appreciated. Would like to sleep. I hope you get some sleep. That's true, Lisa. Yep, Ontario is it's huge. But the crazy thing is, most of the population is in southern Ontario. Like 90% or more of the population is in southern Ontario. I think there's over 15 million people in Ontario now, probably getting close to 16 million, right? And less than 1 million people live in northern Ontario, which makes up the vast majority of the landmass of Ontario. Southern Ontario is puny, but it has all the people. And Ontario is growing like gangbusters. It's probably going to slow down a bit now if they're going to curb the immigration levels, but it was growing by like 250,000 people a year or more for the last several years. So there you go, Matt Bross. Yeah, so we're over 16 million by now. And more than 15 million of that is in southern Ontario. We'll see if northern Ontario starts to grow. It might start creeping back up towards at least 1 million. But it's unsure. Robert Michael, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you very kindly, Robert. That is much appreciated. Cheers, Robert Michael. Thank you. There's another train. 2 trains. Hey, Jay Johnson, hello. Yeah, and of the over 15 million people in southern Ontario, more than half of that is in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area, which has over 8 million people. And the Greater Golden Horseshoe has over 10 million people, which is just taking in the outer ring. Basically all the places that are connected to GO Transit. Well, yeah, the rain stopped right when I started my stream, so it's been a-okay. Look down towards Young and Bloor off in the distance. Got two nice old churches right across the street from one another here. Hey, Zenberger, wow, a $25 super interesting fallish lighting device. Thanks for positive vibes. Also, haircuts are expensive in Toronto. Yeah, so I hear. There are some cheaper places, I think, if you do some searching. I think Johnny's a fan of getting haircuts in Chinatown East, or East Chinatown, I guess, if you're looking to get a deal. But thank you very kindly, Zenberger, for the very generous $25 super. Cheers. Thank you so much. I just cut my own hair. Well, basically I let it grow until it gets long enough to annoy me, and then I just shave it all off and start all over again. Hey, Lenny Aberdeen, hello. Robert Michael, $2. Johnny gets little kids cuts. I don't know if I'd necessarily agree, but thank you once again for the $2, Robert Michael. Much appreciated. Cheers again. Thank you. He gets the haircuts that cost the amount of a little kid haircut, maybe. This is starting to rise now. This will be the tallest building at Yonge and St. Clair. For now, anyway. There are a few other buildings on the way that will surpass this one. This building will kind of look like an artichoke. If you check out the design, it looks like a big, tall artichoke. One Delisle. Crazy wind here. Daniel, hello. Do I follow crypto news? No, can't say that I do. I know crypto is all way up now. I do know that. Oh, everything is shot way up. Did you see a doppelganger of yourself? Really? That's always fun. Man, my battery has just dropped like a rock here. It's down at 10% now. It was at 35% literally 2 minutes ago. I might have to wrap up the stream, everyone. My phone is going to die. We're almost at 2 hours. So thank you everyone for joining me. My power bank is just not doing the job right now. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We started at Oakwood Village, made our way up to Eglington, all the way along Eglington through parts of Little Jamaica, a few other neighborhoods, all the way over to Yonge and Eglington, and south here on Yonge to Yonge and St. Clair. So I'll be premiering a video tomorrow night. I hope you can check it out. That'll be my video where I went to intercept T-Shods at the end of her epic Yonge Street walk. So I hope you can check that video out tomorrow evening. And I'll be streaming again in 3 or 4 days, so I hope you can all catch my next stream. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know the drill, hit all the buttons. And big thanks to everyone who came out to check out the stream tonight. Big thanks to the mods for being the awesome mod squad as always. And a huge thanks to all those who sent support. It is very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night in the premiere and in a few days in my next live stream. Until next time, I will continue. Cheers everyone, I'll see you all again soon. Yeah, the phone is gonna die. Later people.